Welcome to Sangita Charitable Trust.
Hello guys, I am Siddhant. I am a volunteer at Sangita Charitable Trust and I am going to tell you about how it all started, how this Sct India or Sangita Charitable Trust has started. It started in July 1st of 2021, but the story is beyond this. The story starts from 23rd April 2020. Here at 23rd April 2020, we lost our mom to cancer, and she suffered for 2.5 years. Before that 2.5 years, I want to give you a brief description about how she actually helped students. That's why we were asked from many people to follow her legacy of what she used to do when she was fit and used to go to schools. She have always helped student out there in whatever condition they were. Like few student did not used to have a good financial condition at their home, so she used to use her own income and used to use their own income and used to pay the fees for them so that their education does not stop. And like she also helped various underprivileged student to get education for them, also school fees and various other things like even books, all education essentials and all. So all this we started to do the same here to help underprivileged and also to encourage the student who do very good in their schools, right? Any schools of India, but whatever they do, like if they have done a very great in their academics, so he will be awarding it. And so it started like this, and we want to continue this her legacy so that we never forget her, so that she lives with us all the time, helping each and every deserving students to come out of poverty through their own education, through their own knowledge, and contribute to India and contribute to their family, and also help themselves and their own families to come out of poverty and to get into the path of using knowledge in the practical life, so that they can do various innovation, so that it could also help their society as well as it could also help India to grow. So next, our Ritwik Tripathi will be proceeding over it. Thank you.
My name is Ritwik Tripathi, and so Sangita Charitable Trust. This is the full form of SCT, and basically it works in educating the underprivileged and also supporting students in education. Apart from that, we have many other roles, such as influencing them to a holistic development and also build their personality skills so that when they get into the outside world, they can talk to them with courage and pride. They won't lose confidence. They won't have this notion that they are someone lower in ranks. We will take them to another level where they can see themselves, which they have always been dreamt of in the past. So let me go some more, like, let me say more about it. So it's like, as we see the data of the previous years, and there are many surveys out there that show that children nowadays are going to school. But do you know actually how many of them are completing it? Like, the figure is really, really low, because most of them are even giving up. They're dropping, giving up, because they have to stabilize their family, they have to support their loved ones around, and the tuition fees in today's decade where we are studying is much higher, and not everyone's able to afford it. So they just choose part-time jobs by giving up on their education so that they can support their family. They are the only breadwinner in the family, and it's kind of painful to see them do all this type of things, because at this time they need a proper education. They need to be influenced to so many other activities, and from there they can learn in which activity they're interested in, but they are somehow indirectly pushed to do all these works, for such as someone working in the restaurant, and, like, like child labor is a very common thing nowadays. And I know we have a law on that also, but still people are practicing child labor because it is somewhat like a tradition being followed from the past several years. We have to break the tradition because every child is precious. Everyone should get the same amount of privilege, because that will create a difference in the society. And some also dropping out because of the family financial conditions. And so we are there to help them. We are there to help them live their dream, or actually, I would say, in other words, to achieve it. And we want to connect them with the mainstream education system and get them the quality education so that when they step up, when they come across all their privilege, all, like, when they come across the outside world, they won't be a scaredy cat. They will be a lion who can roar, and also at the same time empathize with people with love and happiness. And yeah, they do really deserve it. So we're focusing on free education, the underprivileged, and through rewards and scholarships. So this is all about SCT. I would say that, according to my personal point of view, that it's not all about educating. This trust is not only about educating, but also building up, building them up to be a good human being, so that they can be respected in the society and they can get the love. Because every child is special and everybody deserves the same thing. So yeah, so I will pass over to David Darshani, and thank you.
Hi guys, I'm here to tell you the objectives of Sangeeta Charitable Trust to promote, encourage and support education at primary, secondary and higher education, including technical education among needy and deserving students, to provide scholarships and assistance to children from poor, needy and deserving families, to honor toppers in school board exams through rewards, to establish Knowledge Academy for poor and needy children, to support and organize career counseling for students, to evolve system of educational outreach programs where cluster of low-income groups exist in rural and urban areas, to establish educational institutions at primary and secondary to provide quality education, to promote breast cancer awareness programs amongst targeted groups, to do all such other lawful things as are identical, ancillary or conducive to the attainment of all or any of the objectives stated in clause 1 to 8. It is expressly provided that all the aforesaid objectives stated shall be carried out without any restrictions as to caste, creed, community or color solely for educational and charitable purposes and not for the purpose of profit. That no activities of the trust will be carried out outside India with the intention of earning profit. Thank you.
We would highly appreciate you to become a part of Sct India and help us reach those students who lost the hope or are in the hope to get good education or to achieve their goals. We can be their bridge to the dreams that they want to live in. As you have a dream, so do they, but as we all get good education, good schools. But these students generally cannot afford so much to get a good education because of their financial condition. If we all connect with a cause to help these children, definitely one day will come they will land somewhere in good place. And as we are planning to put names of the person who raised money in SCT for them to display their name in the certificate which will be given to the students, which will also include trustees' name with the name of fundraisers at SCT. Hope to see you as a volunteer soon in SCT.